Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, hope you have a great start to the weekend. Spend some time away from the charts, but definitely come back here for the videos. Situation on the daily chart hasn't changed, but I cover it from time to time again. So we are still holding above main support, which is still defined between 50,700 and 61,810. As soon as this correction, which started in March, is complete, expectations are for a fifth wave to reach sort of the area maybe around 85, 86K in wave 5 of 3, and then we should get another 4 and another wave 5, and that could be our bull market top. So we're looking for 2 more highs, possibly into the region around 125,000 USD. There are a couple of ways how this correction here can unfold. I'm tracking this as an ABC structure. On this time frame, also a WXY is possible. The low could be in, but even for a WXY, there are different variations. So it's not so important, how we label this. It's more important to watch for the first upside impulse to understand when a low of sorts could be in place. And I pay attention, for example, to this descending price channel. I pay attention to the breakout line up here in red at around 72,000, and definitely that 50,697 level, which is the key support. If we form another low, which is currently expected, we're looking for round about 55,500 as support level, the next one, okay? Now on the smaller time frame, you will see that actually, one more low is expected, but probably not until we get another rally. Okay, that's just based on micro patterns and so on, and we don't need that additional rally. The trend is still down, the pressure is still down, but Bitcoin could recover a little bit, and we're going to take a look at that now on the smaller time frame. If you want to receive our newsletter, which includes a dedicated TA, which I don't cover anywhere else, overview of additional markets, all sorts of stuff about mindset as well, feel free to register. You can still do that today. I'll send it out at some point later today, that newsletter. We do that on a weekly basis. There's a link, a direct link in the description, or if you go to the website, mcoglobal.com, here under resources, you can click on newsletter and then just register here. It's completely for free, and you will receive, every week, something nice to read on the weekend. Okay, let's go to the smaller time frame chart, and here you can see, and we go best to go to the 1 hour chart. First, here you can see this move to the downside in this wave 4 that I just mentioned, where the B wave topped on the 7th of June. The idea is that this decline is an ending diagonal. So we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. The wave 4 is likely still unfolding, and it could be an aggressive wave 4. And then one more low is expected in wave 5. Okay, we could get a direct move down. It wouldn't really change much. It would just mean that we take the direct path down instead of that, let's say, more extended move up before we go down. So either way, one more low is currently expected. But bear in mind, Bitcoin likes to put in lows early. So I cannot promise that one more low. We already entered our larger support zone. So if we break above resistance, the low is likely in. But that's just not expected with the data I have right now. So, but still I'm looking for higher, right, in the short term. Why am I looking for higher? Well, I'm looking for higher because, let's zoom in a bit. This move up from the 24th of June to the 26th of June was a bit too large for a smaller degree wave 4, but it's a bit too small for a larger degree wave 4. So something seems to be missing there. And it's a 5-wave move, a possible 5-wave move indicating further upside continuation. The decline is currently in 3 waves, A, B, C, into a support zone, and we are still holding support. Support is 59,345 here on the 30-minute chart. In addition to that, from where we expected a reversal, we've now seen a possible 5-wave move up. So all of that indicates the trend is up short term. Okay. Now let's go to let's zoom in a bit further. So yesterday I highlighted that from here we should see a bounce. It was one of my signals yesterday, and this would be the resistance area. So we've now reached that resistance area, and it's between 60,830 and 61,344. So that means, okay, if we count this, then this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave C of B. But assessing the structure that happened overnight, this looks more like a 5-wave move up now. I already shared yesterday that in the yellow count, the low could already be in, but it takes a little bit more work to prove that. For example, a break above resistance or a first 5-wave move up. Now, we haven't broken resistance, but we can identify a possible 5-wave move to the upside, and that shouldn't normally happen in white wave 4, unless white wave 4 turns into a larger ABC. I mean, that's possible, so I'll leave it open. We haven't broken resistance, but the price already rallied quite a bit, and that typically is an indication that it wants to push higher. So I've added the I've added the yellow subdivisions, that this could obviously be a WXY to the downside. The low might be in, talked about it yesterday. And I think now it makes sense, in case we get a pullback, to add a micro support area within already this B wave support area, in case you want to really look for the smallest movements. Again, this is basically not very clear, this 5-wave move. It's a small wave degree, but because we pushed so high into resistance directly, and because it looks more like a 5-wave move, I take yellow more seriously, the yellow count. And it all depends now on whether the bulls can hold this small support area in the larger support area. It's defined between 60,223 and 60,535. So if we now get a pullback, this is the area I'd like it to hold. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.